The FBI director once again blaming a viral video effect for an alarming rise in homicides in several big cities. James Comey believes police officers have become hesitant to confront suspects they fear winding up in an online video. He says that leads to less aggressive policing. It leads to higher crime rates. Now, the Obama administration has disputed Comey's theory when he has raised it before. They're not commenting this time.
Hi everybody, my name is Mike. This is my YouTube page, Mox News. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to say this real quick to the FBI director, to cops that are afraid that they might be the next viral video. When the FBI listens to Americans' phone calls, when the NSA, the FBI, whoever, the government listens to Americans' phone calls, gathers up all your phone calls, collects them when they can listen to them at their time of choosing. When they gather all your emails so that they can look through them when they want to, when they need to, when they feel the time is right to own you. They look at you and they say, if you're not doing anything wrong, why would you care if we read your emails? If you're not doing anything wrong, why would you care if we listen to your phone calls, right? Isn't that what we heard over and over again from Fox News, which is just simply a mouthpiece of the government? Why would you care that the FBI, if that's what it takes to keep you safe, why would you care? Well, if you're doing your job as a police officer, being a hero of the community, looking out, protecting and serving the members of your community, why would you care if you're being videotaped? If you're some, adrenaline junkie cop who is beating up on a 14-year-old girl because she sassed off to you, then you're a threat to the community. You're a threat to the children of the community. And that's the kind of people that don't want to get caught on camera. The bad guys, the guys who cover their faces when they go in to rob stores, they don't want to get caught on video. And the FBI director is equating you, the heroes of our community, the pillars of our community, with the bad guys, with the guys who wear masks and go and rob stores. They wear masks so they don't get caught on video. The FBI director is equating the police of the United States of America with the bad guys, because the police can't do their job because they're afraid they might get caught on video. The police, it's not that they can't do their job, it's that they won't do their job because they might get caught on video. And what is it that you have to be afraid of? I mean, right? If you're not doing anything wrong, why would you care if we're listening to your phone calls? If you're not doing anything wrong, why would you care if we're filming you? And we've seen how much they care if you're filming you. Okay? There was a kid in Michigan, I think, who flashed his headlights at the cop. And then when the cop pulled him over, pulled him over for flashing his headlights at him because the cop had the high beams on. The kid started filming him. The cop pulled him out of the car and killed him because he had a cell phone filming him. Might have been Wisconsin. I don't know. It was Midwest somewhere. Over and over again, we've seen aggressive cops, when you're filming them, step up on people and say, you're not allowed to film me. No, that's incorrect, officer. And if you're not doing anything wrong, why wouldn't you want me to film you? That's all I have to say. I don't want to drag it out. I've already dragged it out too long. It's like my fourth take on this thing anyways. So I think I made my point. Thanks very much for tuning in. My name is Mike. It's my YouTube page, Mox News, my YouTube page. Stay cool. One of these days this war is going to end.
Compassion stirred the Buddha to send his monks out into the community. Sworn to chastity and poverty, they wandered the roads, bringing the Buddha's teachings into the world. Go forth, monks, for the happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world. There are beings whose eyes have little dust on them, who will perish if they do not hear the teaching. But if they hear the teaching, they will gain liberation.
The monks exist by begging. We think of begging as kind of a bad thing. Begging in this tradition is a good thing. It's a sign of spiritual purity.
You're not allowed to beg tomorrow's lunch today. Only today's lunch. Then you can't eat from noon until dawn the next day. Then you have to go out and get another lunch. And then in exchange for lunch, you give a lecture. Unless they say we don't want to hear about it, then you don't. But that's the only thing but that forces you to interact with the lay community.
And if you're not serving them, if you're not doing something useful for them, they won't put anything in your bowl, and that will be the end of your community.